information, Joanna Fox is organising it. So it'll be her first BSA group camp in Ireland. And that looks interesting. And putting Adair into Google Maps, it tells me it's a trip of exactly 400 miles and will take 8 hours and 11 minutes. And it'll involve getting the ferry from Holyhead to Dublin. I don't think we'll take the route that it shows there because that's the fastest route, and I think we'll want to take a more pleasant and scenic route. Now all I need to do is check that it's okay in my diary and see if I can persuade somebody to come with me. It's never fun travelling on your own. Good. That's the campsite booked. It's Adair Camping and Caravan site. It's about 1.5 miles outside Adair. And I've got it booked for 4 nights. And yep. Oh, by the way, that's not my real date of birth, in case you're wondering. Good. I better get on to looking at ferries now. And having found somebody to go with me, I've now booked the ferry as well. So 2 bikes, 2 riders on the ferry at a reasonable price. We've got a flexi ticket just in case we decide to stay longer or come home earlier. Good. Time to start thinking about packing then. Here's most of it. I'm never quite convinced when I lay it out like this that it's all going to fit in or on the bike, but this is the stuff I've taken before, although this time I'm going to take 2 sleeping bags. These are really good quality down bags that fold up pretty small, so 2 of these takes up the space of an average size sleeping bag, so should fit in. I don't know if I'll take my new hammer yet, it's just to save me bending down to pull tent pegs out. Mostly the essentials, still plenty to sort out in terms of camera and paperwork. And one of my best friends, I carry a couple of those. Great things. If you haven't got one, get one. And gotta sort out my clothes yet. My clothes and being of a certain age, my medicine bag. However, I shall do that later today. I've not long changed the oil in the engine, but I topped it up, changed the oil in the chain case, checked the gearbox oil, that was all fine. The most tedious job after doing the cables was refitting the newish luggage rack, which is a job I created for myself because I took it off here a week ago thinking I was going on the other A10. Put my tank bag on, panniers, my Oxford with my overnight stuff, and then the Lomo is my new acquisition. That's a 40 litre Lomo. I think it cost about £40, and because I'm taking 2 sleeping bags, I wanted to make sure that they arrived dry, so Lomos are dry bags, and it meant I could also put my tent tarp and 1 or 2 other things in there. Hey, a first kick start, but for the last time for the whole of this trip, unfortunately. Okay, so ready for the off. Cheerio. I'm going to head off towards the A50, where I'm meeting up with Dean on the slip road for Swarkston, and then carry on down the A50 together to Uttoxeter, Telford, Stafford, and up to Betsy Coed and to Anglesey.
Good morning, sir.
How are we doing?
Okay so far? Well, nearly. Well, we're just the home side of Betsy Coed, and we just stopped cafe by a bridge over a river for afternoon tea. We feel we're about due for it. It's been a slow journey so far, but without any major incidents. Running water. Temperature's good. I've had to take the lining out of my jacket because I was cooking earlier. And there's himself with his tea and his cake. Right, I'm going to close this down so I can eat mine. Right. Just pulled over for another stop, a few miles on. I tried to get some footage as we came through Snowdonia on the GoPro, but I'm not sure that it's coming on or not, so yeah, never mind. I'm sure lots of other bikers have filmed them riding through Snowdonia. It is absolutely fantastic, so we decided we'd stop here, buy some popcorn for better if I point us the other way because the view's a bit better. There we go. The pier at Bangor. So I'm not sure whether we'll go on the pier, but at least we've got this far, so we can pretend we're holiday makers. But we can't find any ice creams, so it's a bit of a crisis really. But somehow I'm sure we'll cope. Anyway, I'll give you some footage without my wonderful face in it of oh, hang on a minute, where's the other troublesome bugger? Here he is, here he is. Hey, Smokey Joe.
It's either Phoenix Nights here or Gavin and Stacey.
Phoenix Nights, yeah.
Yeah, look.
Oh, is that what's on?
No, with the towers.
Oh,
it's like being outside Phoenix Nights.
So we made it to the hotel for the night, the Carrigbran Hotel, in a small place in Anglesey that I can't pronounce, but theirs is written up for you to have a go. I'll give you a clue. It starts Hland Fair and finishes with Goch Goch Goch.
Of the deck when you get there. Okay.
8 o'clock next morning, and we were boarding the ferry from Holyhead to Dublin. Looking forward to getting on board and getting some breakfast, as we hadn't been able to get any at the hotel. 3.5 hour crossing, so having breakfast would kill some of the time. There wasn't a lot else to do really.
as there was quite a heavy mist that morning, so not a lot to see out the window. Not that there is usually very much to see out the window on the Holyhead Dublin crossing. But it wasn't too long before the power station at Dublin hove into view and we were ready to start disembarking. I managed to get the GoPro going for a short while, but it soon packed up, so apart from this short footage of us coming off the ferry and putting foot in Ireland, there's no more footage until we arrive at our camp in Adair. So with the tent set up, we had the rest of Thursday afternoon and Friday morning to relax and recuperate. So let's show you around some of the facilities at Adair campsite in case you're thinking of coming over next year. 2 washing machines, and if you're that fussy, an iron and an ironing board, and somewhere to do a bit of hand washing. Perfect. Yes, so it does take tokens. There you go. So this is the toilet and shower block. Very nice showers. 1, 2, 3, 4 showers. This is the gents, by the way. I'm not risking going in the ladies. I'm already on one morning. And toilets, there's urinals as well. And there you go, a disabled toilet cum washroom. And then I'll just show you what they call the camp kitchen, which is far more than just a camp kitchen. So, armchairs, log burner with logs in case it gets cold. Plenty of tables and chairs. Food preparation surface, microwave, even some donated communal food. I guess stuff people leave stuff behind that they don't need. Communal food box, a toaster, electric. Everybody's charging everything up in here, and another washing up area. And even if you run out of crockery, there's some of that provided as well, and some books to read. Really fantastic room. And very friendly reception staff. Film star in the making. Just another view of the site just across the hedge from where we're camped, where it's mostly motorhomes. And then just opposite here, near the entrance but not blocking it, is the motorhome service point, where you've got a grey water drop off point and fresh water on a pipe for filling up your tanks. And this bike's come from Hina, and there's its proud owner. It's Andrew, isn't it?
Morning.
Andrew?
Andrew, yes.
I got it right.
Also from Derbyshire.
Yeah, from Hina?
Yeah, Hina.
Yeah, there we go. Been out here for a month. You can tell, looking weather beaten.
Round and round and round.
Been everywhere.
This is the best day.
Yeah, and he might stop a couple more now he's heard the interesting people are coming.
I'm drying stuff out.
Yeah. Good-o. I'm sure you're longer than that tent.
Very good.
Do your feet stick out the end at night?
I'm 6'3" and
It's 6'2.5".
it's limit.
Okay,
I
cheers.
was looking at yours on the web last night.
Okay, so let's meet some of the lovely and interesting people who have come over for the rally. I say come over, they're all from Ireland, although most of them didn't originate from Ireland. So let's meet them and some of their machines. Didn't take you long.
No. And I was
Fantastic.
pottering along, like I wasn't going fast.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
To whom? The world at large.
The world at
I'm
large.
Peter from Dublin.
Hey,
There you go.
our new friend. There you go.
I came across a bargain bag of bananas for €1. So I've already had 2, so they're going off rapidly. So.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, when they've gone off, you can have one of the ones that we went out and bought.
There's obviously a banana glut in this area. You know.
Right,
Vincent Comet.
yeah.
In Ireland, if you bring in a bike from the UK or wherever, you can get an age-related plate. So 51 Dublin, 22.
Ah.
So he's known as Sid. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've had it for 17 years now. I've done over 50,000 miles on it. I've been to all these countries: Sweden, Denmark, Belgium, Germany. It goes on. Bike itself belongs to a good friend of mine, John Bale, Devon. So since I've had it, I'm on exhaust number 3. But it's got a BTH magneto, a Honda clutch, which is a recognised conversion, twin leading shoe,
Oh yeah.
front brakes. It's got an Alton
It's a pair of twin leading shoes.
pair of twin leading shoes. Yep.
With the balancer in the middle.
No. What happens here is it does away with the balancer. So you have
okay.
two cables.
Oh yes, you got
Right,
it up
so
there. Yes.
the balancer
Yes.
is just there to keep the cables from
Oh
snagging.
right, but did you do that modification?
No, you buy these from a guy in Belgium. His name
yeah.
is Vincent, by the way. I put Vincent Speed. Then over here we've got a Mikuni carb,
Yeah.
just to make things a bit easier to start.
Yes.
This rear setup here was designed by a friend of mine, so the whole thing is fully sprung. So the bike moves up and down without the seat moving up and down.
Oh, excellent.
Right.
Much better.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's got the side stand came from New Zealand. One of
Right.
the guys in the club makes them. This is a replacement saddle. The original saddle sort of stops there.
Oh yes.
You know, so
yes.
this is for
Yes.
people who want their partner to talk to them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I have the original one back up on the bench at home. This is off an Enfield. We made the frame up. Indicators, of course, are non-standard.
Oh yeah, indicator. Yeah.
Heated
Good.
grips, which
Hey, you're getting soft.
yeah. This one has a blue setting, which I think means cool your hands. But I can never really get them to work. But everything works on it. You know, it's
And you've done some miles on it. 50,000.
yeah.
My goodness.
Will we tempt fate? Try and start it.
Well, it's still warm. You've just come back from a
Yeah.
short hop of what, 50 miles?
No, 100 miles.
100 miles.
Yeah.
This before lunch. Look at that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Look at that. Wish mine could tick over like that.
And the decompressor lever is from, I think, a rotavator. So
Right.
it's not going to.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's not right. You can't do that. That's not original.
I'll be drummed out of the club.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got 12 volt Alton as well.
Oh yes, you got the Alton.
So-
Did they do the Alton specifically for this bike?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Well, I think it's just
The end is different.
whatever the end to do at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a short Alton, yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, it's a,
An oil filter, can I see?
oh yeah. Sorry, external oil filter.
Yeah.
That's from Paul Goff. You know.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
No, I've got one
yeah.
in May 10. Yes. Yeah.
It makes things a lot easier. I change
Yeah.
the oil every. Well, somebody, i.e. me, overfilled it last night. But anyway, I change the oil every. I try to change it every 1,000, but it generally close to every 1,500. So now.
And you only use the proper specialist
Oh,
Vincent's approved oil, don't you,
cheapest
Peter?
crap I can get my hands on goes in here. Yeah. And as you can see, the gold leaf is almost gone. So
Yeah.
at some stage, the
It's
future.
it's patina.
Yeah. So that's it.
She wears her age well. Beautiful machine. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Michael McMorrow
Yep.
from the northwest of Ireland, a little county called Sligo. And at the moment I'm down here in Limerick with some great motorcyclists.
Magic.
Yeah.
And you're wearing the right T-shirt.
Actually, I was at the show in London there back in February, down at the MCN motorcycle show, and I was at the BSA stand, and that's where I got my shirt.
All right. So what are you riding today?
I'm riding one of the new BSA Gold Stars.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And how long have you had it?
I've had it just over a month,
Right,
and it's a beautiful machine to ride.
you're happy.
Very, very, very happy. Quite smooth, economical, and lovely, and has a fantastic braking system. Very good, and lovely in general. Beautiful machine. I can see no faults with it.
Great, Michael. Thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you, Dean.
I'll see you later.
End the run. Take
Yeah,
care.
cheers.
Safe.
This one?
Oh, hang on. I know I've got my shadow in
Yeah,
it.
she's an A50.
A50. And how long have you had it?
This one, oh Christ, 4 or 5 months.
Right, oh yeah. A newbie too. Very smart. What's with the dinosaurs?
See this man here.
And amount of dinosaurs as well.
Oh,
A lot of people in the
what's your
Royal
name?
Enfield-
Neil.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah.
This is Neil. He doesn't want to be on camera for some reason. There we go. That's better. There we go. Hey, good man. There we go. Very nice. A50.
Initially, the dinosaurs started off with people in the Royal Enfielders Island.
Yeah.
And I've used a whole bag of them this weekend so far. So
Oh.
I can't dinosaur any other bikes, but sadly.
In theory, it might fire
And they
this
might
time.
not pass over too.
No theory about it. Of course it will. So this is Jana's A50 with his designer headlamp at a jaunty angle. We've all been there. Have you had this a while, Jana?
I've had it for about 2¼ years.
Oh, it's a newbie.
Yeah, I bought a she hadn't apparently been running for about 20 years.
Yeah.
But what with the new battery, auxiliary petrol tank, clean out the car, which was full of crud, and the pilot jet was block solid, so it was a bit of fun. Cleaned her out, new plugs, and she fired up, I think his third or fourth kick. And then I had to get to work on the petrol tank, filled it with vinegar. And
Oh, yeah,
some nuts.
But you didn't have to do any more work on the engine?
No.
Fantastic.
And that engine is a sweet engine.
Sounds
runs
it.
beautiful,
Yeah.
and
There you go.
so
And it's got the
the
obligatory
brakes are perfect.
dinosaur.
And she's even got a very posh new number plate done last week by an expert.
This one. Fantastic. This is craftsmanship, isn't it? This is. You had a graphic designer doing this for you.
Yeah, it was called Vic.
Yeah,
And
fantastic.
instead of Vaseline, you put Vic on and you spray over. Nelly by his friend. He wanted to have the ashes travelling on each of his friend's bike, and there was any other substances he had in his caravan. When he died, they're all mixed in amongst there. And he's ridden more miles since he's been dead than when he's been alive. And on many a bike, BSA, Royal Enfield, even some Jap stuff.
Wonderful story.
Yeah. Because with people working and stuff.
So, another guy I've bumped into while we're here in Adair is Steve. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's okay. You
Yep.
ready? My name's Steve Wilson. I work for the Classic Motorcycle magazine, which is the heir of long tradition. I've written a few books about classic British bikes as well, and being here at the BSA Stroke Royal Enfield Rally is nothing but good in Ireland.
Great stuff. Yeah. So, are you living in Ireland, Steve?
No, I rode over on my own bike.
Oh, you rode over on your own?
Yeah, it'll be probably a 1,500-mile trip by the time we get home.
Is that on the Guzzi?
That is correct.
Yeah, fantastic.
Guzzi V7 Mark IV.
Fantastic.
850cc.
Yeah. Well, all of us in the BSA club know you, of course, because your famous books and on the BSAs,
Well, I am.
all on our shelves.
I like to think I'm a BSA man.
Right.
But, unfortunately, I've got a Triumph at the moment. So
It's alright, it's okay. So, can you say hello to South Derbyshire BSA Club?
Hi, South Derbyshire BSA Club. Judging by your representative here, you're a lively bunch.
Thank you very much, Steve. Another. Let's see, 3, 5, 5, 6 mice monkeys. Okay, go.
Frankie, Roby,
Vicky, Roger. Have you forgotten? Dave, D, Beaky. Saturday morning, and we rendezvoused at Sprocket and Hubs, Adair's motorcycle dealer who deals with Himalayans and BSAs, would you believe it? And Chris, the owner, led us on our rally ride out. The first stop was in Newcastle West at the Castle Desmond, that's right. Famous poet was there. And Harkness, I think his name was, yes. But also we were fortunate there was bagpipes and drums to entertain us at the castle. Now if you're ever wondering how you tune bagpipes, the answer is with an app on your smartphone, according to the young gentleman I spoke to here, although he did assure me that his parents had made him learn how to do it by ear before he was allowed to use his smartphone. We then rode on along the banks of the Shannon to a very nice pub for some very hearty food, before returning back to the campsite to gather round the fire to discuss important matters of state.
It needs a good flat roof. You know that church they've been building? Yeah,
you get it finished.
Well,
It wasn't acid, man.
what?
Your man, Goldie, wasn't acid.
Yeah, Gaudi, yeah.
It wasn't acid.
We went to his house.
The epicenter was fucking the epicenter and full of acid. Yeah.
But we went to the tour of Castellonia, Batalo, whatever, his house, and put up on the roof.
On Sunday morning, we were all treated to a wonderful slap-up cooked breakfast prepared by our hosts, the proceeds of which went to blood bikes. Our hosts, Hugh and Marie, are keen motorcyclists and also own the campsite. Excellent. Thank you for breakfast.
And after breakfast, people started to pack up and wend their way home, as did we the following day. I didn't record any of that, unfortunately. However, I would say we had a really great time. It's a very small, informal camp with some very nice people and some beautiful countryside. We'd certainly look forward to going back again, and I'd recommend and hope that more BSA owners from the UK and elsewhere would get over and support Jenna and his friends in this great rally. If you'd like to see more footage of the ride out, then go and have a look on Frankie's World on YouTube. Frankie was amongst us and has done some great videos. So that's it. It's goodbye from me, and thanks very much for watching.